You are doing very well. Let me just turn on some lights here to get this bright energy up. So Gemini, this will be your reading. This is a touch of tarot. My name is Genevieve. I've been reading tarot cards or playing with them, you could say, for over 20 years because I haven't been actually able to monetize tarot readings for 20 years, that's for sure. So if you'd like to check out my Patreon account where I post extra videos, unseen videos, and also a monthly and also a question answer once a month as well. The link will be below. I'm also on Instagram, and oh my goodness, the messages I pick up on Instagram, if you're guided to join me there, those messages may be for you because the Instagram collective readings are so focused. It's unbelievable to me as a reader, just the difference in the energy. I'm not quite sure why just yet. So I don't believe there's anything else. Thank you for taking me up on my special. For those of you that have already ordered a reading, the month of October, half an hour readings for $50, return within 48 hours. So for those of you who ordered yesterday, I will be starting those readings and you will get them within the 48-hour period. Okay, so thank you so much, by the way. Oh, there's one more thing, Gemini. I did actually right before, and I just saw 13333, la 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 la. So those numbers may be important to you. But right before this reading, when I was clearing the cards, I was guided to actually use the traditional tarot card, tarot deck. So I was clearing the energy. Sorry. And out came the Hangman and the Justice. And I also saw the Queen of Pentacles below the Justice card. But more importantly, the message I got right away is you are waiting for someone to make a decision. That was exactly the message that came to me. So I said, okay, I'm going to point that out. That may be relevant for someone here. And I'm shuffling the cards. Okay. Wow. You're not going to believe what just flipped over. Indecision. So I'm guided. We're going to start with this card here. We're going to cut the deck. Right, because that's about what your message is about this day. Okay. So that's why I'm not even going to continue to shuffle to get another message, because I was just talking about that. So we cannot deny it when we get signs so clear. This all may be something you have to hear, even that little sentence right there. Maybe you've got some clear signs and you're still indecisive about something. Indecision is the main issue. We already know that. So I hope that this reading, and I intend for it to help you feel more comfortable in this decision that has to be made, or in having patience. This could be your person as well, right? I'm just going to get some more energy from this little side deck I use beforehand. We'll see what comes out. Nothing's actually coming out yet. Okay, I'm not sure why, but I feel like this card wants to tell me something. Wow, this is my Twin Flame card. I just got this deck and I read this. I don't even show you what deck it is because you're not going to believe that I get the messages I get from this. Underneath, I am seeing, and I don't usually look at the bottom, but I'm seeing 4 little mini donuts. Okay, and this is sticking out to me. It just tells me, because it says mini ring. There could be decisions that have to be made. There could be a lot of people involved here. The main card that came out is my card that represents Twin Flame energy. It's simple in a sense, like it's on a simple foundation. It just is what it is. This is your love. This is your connection. This is 9 of Cups as well, this energy here. It's literally the 9 of Hearts. And there is entanglement and twists, and people are tied up in situations, people could here in this situation can make it look nice, can make it look great, can make it look simple. Um, but there's a lot going on. There's also been a lot of tears, is what I'm getting. Okay, so that could be for you, your person, everyone involved in this situation. Let's see what's going on. We know what the main issue is already for Gemini. Indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life. And, Gemini specifically, I believe maybe every sign has a very strong sense of intuition, but there is often interferences because you do have the duality of seeing things from both sides. It's not about multi-personality. It's like, I don't want to use a really dark analogy, but like someone could do something and everyone could be like, oh my God, I can't believe they did that. And you would look deeper and say, oh my God, I can't believe they did that. But also, I can see why and how and the deeper rooted cause for the action. Okay. So indecision. Let's move on to the next card here. And let me just get sorry guys. I'm using the Nostradamus layout for this and these readings when you see this square here. I'm not using the Nostradamus deck. So the first actual question is, when did this issue begin to show itself in your life or the person who this is about? Balance, of course. Of course. So what I'm getting for you or your person, their life is in a large sense blooming, growing, and they are learning and coming into balance. I even saw the Justice card right before with the Hangman, right? Someone is clearing their mind, clearing their life. Balance and karma and lessons are all being learned. And this is when the confusion came in during a period of growth. So right off the bat, I feel like that is actually natural. It's like cause and effect. The more balanced you get, it's not even the more balanced you get. When you get balanced, something comes in to make sure you've learned the lesson or to teach you a higher lesson. Okay, so this began to show itself when your world started coming into harmony, or this person's world started coming into harmony. And what I'm getting already is the lesson. I often get the lesson down here, but I'm getting it here right away. And it has to do with not judging people. Oh my gosh, I'm getting deeper messages now because I just saw a sentence or a blurb or whatever you want to call it today. Saying, oh my gosh, I actually posted it on my Instagram. I found it and I posted it on my Instagram. Basically, you get what you reflect, but you also get what you judge. And that cannot be more true. I judged someone once for something and I literally got the same thing that I judged them for, and it stuck around for about a month. I thought like I had caused serious issues to myself. It stuck around for about a month and it has never come back, but it was a lesson. And I knew right away. It happened literally the next day after I was like, ha, ha, ha to them. That was years ago. So I know like the return of judgments can be quite quick and it can be quite exact. Okay, so here we go. Next question. How did this manifest? From loneliness. And this makes perfect sense to me, seeing this, because if you're spending time alone, for some of you, you may even be in a lockdown like me. Like my city's shut down pretty much. Like you can still go out, but it's not the same fun when you're already told. Like gyms are closed, you cannot eat inside, whatever, libraries, museums, closed. Even though you do have freedom, it can still feel like you're alone and you're isolated because, there's also this fear energy. But what I'm getting here is you may have been really working on yourself or your person really working on themselves. And there's something here that's just, it's like they feel alone all of a sudden. So their balance has been thrown off, or your balance has been thrown off for some reason. This is a very worldly card. This is probably representing the world card. This can be someone who knows a lot of people or who is very well known, but for some reason still feels alone. And that can happen in so many different ways, okay? It says, I know that I am never alone. And this is part of your lesson, to not let your emotions take you over or your thoughts take you over. During a time of isolation, you're actually going through growth. And then the messages are just pouring out. Sometimes when you're growing, right, you almost feel like you drowned all of a sudden. And you're like, no, why am I drowning? Like, I was just growing. Maybe you feel like you have no one to turn to, Geminis, because no one understands the level of growth. But there are people out there that do understand you. There is no other cards with people in it. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very special number. You are connected to everyone, okay? Remember that. So this is about how it manifested. It manifested from loneliness. It manifested, what I'm getting is also from your darkest thoughts coming out during a time of isolation. Here's that card I saw before. So let's clarify that for you, Gemini. Whoa, that came out quick. So this is a very strong message. First message I get, you are not alone. There's something here you need to know. There's a truth you have to face. It's a fear you have to block from coming in and interrupting your balance. Here's that strong sword energy. Okay? At the bottom, I'm seeing the Temperance, which is about healing. You're going through a healing process right now, which is growing you and bringing more balance in your life. But there's always that energy of interference. Okay? So let's see the next question here. So what do you think is the cause? Love. Wow. Some of you are deeply in love. Wow. I'm getting a lot of messages here. 1 second. Some of you are in a love situation. Let's just say that situation. We're going to clarify this. But you're not with your person. You may communicate with them. You may see them. Almost what I'm envisioning with this image is a fence. So you may be on one side of the fence, and I'm getting more of watching than, I'm seeing the person right there. I don't know why, but I get the feeling inside that you're watching the person. So you feel alone. There's a very strong love here. There's a very strong true love. This is my truth energy here. But for some reason, it's leaving you in this indecision. So I'm going to clarify the love. I have a feeling it's going to be clarifying the indecision. I don't know why. So we have the Three of Cups and the King of Pentacles. You may be dealing with a person. I'm seeing the Tower at the bottom. And once again, the card I had saw before, the Queen of Pentacles. So you may be dealing with someone that is literally in a multiple party situation. Someone that may want to return to you. They may not be in a multiple party situation. It could just be something where there's a lot of people involved. But what I do see is this person wanting to be happy and wanting to come in. I feel that this is representing this indecision. This person may have a few different choices as to what direction they're going to take and trying to make a decision, literally. I want to clarify the love. We do have the Tower here, and that's important to take note of because I feel this person could be indecision, whether it be you or your person, because they're fearing the consequences, and it's unknown consequences. You don't know how much of that tower is going to burn. You don't know how much of it's going to crumble. It's like, it's unknown consequences. What is the love energy? Give us a little more on that. Yeah. Wow. You feel, Gemini, I'm doing the most clarifying for you here because this is a beautiful, it's beautiful, okay? But you are feeling like you're not getting the love from this person. And what I just got is right now, this person cannot give you love. That's why. It's not anything to take personally. It's actually best not to question about this or to dig into it because this person I don't think can even offer a truthful explanation at this time. They have so much intertwined, right? Yeah, we had that pretzel-y energy, entanglements. This person is still trying to figure out their own thoughts. That's why they have not made a decision. So if you want to stop watching, you can stop watching now because I just got like the answer. This person is trying to figure out their own thoughts, their own beliefs, how they're going to do something, and that is why they're indecisive. Okay, so I don't even know why I said you can stop now, but I feel like that's the answer. Sorry, guys. So we're moving on now. And now we can move on much quicker because I feel like I came out finally. So, why do you want to engage in this? So, why does this person engage in this? You know what it looks like to me? This person, just because of what I said earlier, this person has probably cast judgment on others. It could be their parents, it could be people they know, and they could have been like, I'm never going to get in a situation like that, or I'm never going to cheat, or I'm never going to have those issues. And hello, I just said, like, this is what I was telling you guys. Like, I got the quickest return when it came to judgment um, out of everything. When you judge someone, oh my gosh. Not only do you get your reflection, I'm sure that that's quick too, but maybe the judgment's more noticeable because you know exactly what you judge them for. So when it comes back to you, you're like, I really see that, how quick that happened. So yeah, I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. Well, now this person is going to understand that because heavens, the universe have put them right in place where a lot of people around them are in the mix of a third party situation or in the mix of not being able to give love to someone they want to give love to. Um, and it looks like they've judged people before for that. So that's friggin' amazing that that part came out there. So let's move on. Why do you, this is what we already did, right? Yeah. And the next one is, who do you want to become most closely involved other than yourself? Who or what does this person want to become most closely involved? This person wants happiness. This is my twin flame card for those of you that have watched other readings. Just because the dolphin-y energy, and I also always say I see 3 becoming 2. The deeper it gets, the more things work themselves out. Happiness. This person just wants happiness, plain and simple. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So this person knows, I feel like this person knows they've got themselves in this situation. They know that happiness means they're on the right path. I want to just clarify that because, just because you know it, I feel like this person's really in their head. Happiness. What do they want to become most closely involved? Happiness. Look at that. We have, and I'm seeing the sun and the friggin' moon underneath. This person wants to stop trying to have control or forcing control. This person may have been trying to control everything right now because they weren't ready to make a decision. So they were just trying to control things. That could be in many different ways. It could be positively and dark. We do have the moon and the sun here. This person really was trying to demonstrate a lot of strength. I'm seeing the strength card stick out there. But in order to have happiness, it's time for this person. It's not about giving up. And I feel like that's what this person, that's why it's been so long, because this person is someone who sticks things out and does them for the long run. And now they have to change everything up. It's not about giving up. It's actually about happiness, achieving happiness. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. If you could change any one aspect of this issue, what would it be? Change. They just want to be able to make the change. If they could change any one aspect of this issue, they wouldn't want to feel as though it's so harsh, because that's part of what's holding this person back. It's the harsh truth. And it comes from the core. It comes from the sacral chakra. It comes from base, sacral, like those 2 and 3, and I can't remember the other one. Maybe I'm mixing it up. Maybe I'm saying the third one. The second and third, and then it moves to this lighter energy of having to speak the truth. The truth is going to hurt someone, but nothing can move forward or grow or evolve without change. This person is very aware to get to the happiness. There's a harsh truth that has to be spoken, and it has a silver lining or a light lining. Like I'm getting the sun energy. So it's not as bad as this person thinks it is. Okay, I love this one. I'm going to read it exactly from the book because I love the way they word it perfectly. Which factors or influences in your life are guiding you right now? This is one of the most important positions for me in this reading. And oh my gosh, let me just clear these energies for a second because I like to pick up on what I see when I'm looking at everything combined with the imagery. This is amazing. You know, the message I'm getting for you or your person, whoever this reading is for, is the huge lesson is to stop judging people, to love thyself, to love everyone, to know no one is better than anyone type of an energy here, okay? You have a huge purpose here, and your purpose is guiding you, Gemini. So even in your indecision, I would accept and appreciate it and know that you're in the right spot at that time, whether it be you who's indecisive or your other person. Just relax and take a deep breath, be a trooper, and just live with as much purpose as possible. Everything here is working itself out. There's lessons that have to be learned alone. But you're not actually alone, as in you're not the only one that has to learn these lessons. And oh my gosh, I did that. I posted a video yesterday about child wounds. And if you just go through that video, I swear, I'm not one to post things like that. It wasn't a harsh video. I didn't bawl my eyes out or anything. But going through the checklist of how you can know if you have childhood wounds, the smallest thing, like feeling like you didn't belong. Now, I don't know if that's a normal thing. I was an only child technically, with parents who had many children with other people, right? But I did always have that sense, and that actually causes a childhood wound. And there was some things there that didn't really, I didn't check off on the list, but it was so interesting to hear that. So just to let you know, if you're feeling alone, you may have some childhood wounds that you want to look into just to know you're not the only one that went through this. The smallest thing, like feeling like you don't belong or feeling like your parents didn't pay attention to you, could have caused a childhood wound that still affects you. And it will affect you until you at least acknowledge it and like say, hey, hi, I notice you. Don't worry about it. I'm here. I'm ready to work on this type of thing. Okay, so the final, it says, where do you go next? Let's see. Oh my gosh, help. This is beautiful. And guys, back to the childhood wound thing, I just need you to know that your health can be affected if you have bone issues and autoimmune issues. These are high-level signs. You know, it could be many other things, obviously, but these are often carried in people with childhood wounds because they don't feel stable and they don't feel secure. So it manifests. Check out that video. It's under my community section. Your last card is health. Okay, I will honor the physical vessel that enriches my soul, nurtures my soul, and saying all these different things. But what I'm getting is everything starts within you. And knowing yourself is what brings balance. These two cards next to each other, they're almost the exact same energy, but you have to know yourself, know your truth, and feel comfortable with that, and take yourself out of the box. And you will just bloom healthiness, happiness, knowing your purpose, moving forward with ease. I'm seeing all the geometric patterns here, and I just get really into that because look at plants. Get those little plants, they're like $3, succulents they're called, and just sit there and look at them and see how nature works and how it works itself out. It's unbelievable. know that you have a purpose. You actually have many different avenues to get to, is what I'm getting. And where right now you may have indecision and blockage, or you feel that, that can be cleared, and it will be cleared if you cut out what you have to cut out. There's something here about speaking your truth, or someone speaking their truth and following their heart. Okay, Gemini, what a beautiful reading. Please check out all my info below if you'd like to join me on Patreon, Instagram. It's all the same name. Book a private reading. I have a special right now. It's on my website as well. $50 for half an hour recorded reading, and I'm super excited about that. Okay. Anyhow, that's it. Have a good day. I'm just trying to think. There's nothing else. Okay. Bye for now. Oh, hi, Gina. And hi, Jasmine. And hi, Miss Pia. And Fifi. That's such a cute one. I like that name. Bye for now, guys.